Welcome to Good Mythical More. We've got lots of tortillas here and we're going to test our burrito rolling abilities with Play-Doh, of course.
Of course.
To see which ones of these is the best and also see if we can actually master the art of burrito rolling.
But first, we're going to donate $1,000 to the National Alliance to End Homelessness to aid in their mission to prevent and end homelessness in the United States. They work collaboratively with public, private, and nonprofit sectors, leading to stronger programs and policies that help homeless individuals and families make positive changes in their lives. Please join us in giving at endhomelessness.org.
Thank you for being your mythical best by donating.
Now this is my tortilla of choice. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, we get the Mission tortillas at our house, but we get the carb balance.
And then
which they're actually pretty good.
We got some great value that we'll try in a little bit, and some Guerrero Un Pedacito de Mexico.
I've always assumed that that's another good brand because they're always next to the Mission ones.
What about Romero's?
Don't you just love
Crown of Quality?
The smell of a fresh tortilla. Here's one for you. I just love I could make bed sheets out of this.
That's a good idea. We got Old El Paso, and then finally we have almond flour, destined for success.
Now I gotta say that this is not necessarily the best example of what you would put in a burrito. Like, you know, typically it's a bunch of loose ingredients, but I do think that
you can make it looser.
It can still represent, I mean, it represents somewhat of a challenge. Now, I'm gonna just start by doing what I do when I like make a breakfast burrito, which I'm pretty sure is wrong. And then maybe we could bring up like a real video to show us how to do this, because what I do is I actually roll it like this, and then I roll it like this, and then I do like this, and then I hold it and I just eat my burrito like this.
So you make like a snow cone.
Yeah, and it says, I'm literally holding it closed until I get to the end, and then I eat a little bit off the end of the tortilla. I know that is incorrect, but it gets the job done because you throw your ingredients in there and you like boom, 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 grab it, hold it like a snow cone and eat it, and I like it to be open on the top just because usually I got so many ingredients.
It's gonna be open.
They're popping up on the top.
Anyway, when you don't have to hand it in, if you're saying you're rolling it and immediately eating, you're not gonna like put it down or
and if I make ones for the kids, I just take this top here and I fold it down and then I set it on a plate like that and I'm like, it's yours to screw up, kids.
Now, I've never tried to roll a burrito, and we will pull up a video here to get some official word, but I've seen them do it at Chipotle. If you take this over and then you go like that, you pull it back and you get like a nice pack, but you gotta do the insides in first, right? Oh, and then do that, and then do
I think that may be the actual
and then
technique.
do that, and then...
That's good, that's a good burrito.
That's pretty.
Now, we're not actually
Now it's a
supposed
lot
to be...
more challenging at Chipotle. Let's watch a video and make sure. We're not gonna show it to you because we don't wanna have to clear it. Okay.
Yeah, sides first.
Off-center the filling so it's a little bit closer to you, and then you roll the sides.
Okay, and then after the sides come in, they did that sort of thing that you did, and then they roll it over.
So let's see that again. So instead of putting it right in the middle,
you off-center
it towards
maybe a third,
and then you push those in.
And you got to be on the outside here.
And then you go like that. Fold the bottom flap up. And then you just roll it. You can start pushing, even if there's more ingredients. Like,
yeah, I mean, I've got very few ingredients.
I'm gonna go with a lot more ingredients.
The great thing about doing it the right way is that your first bite on the end is not just a rolled tortilla, it's actual ingredients right there. There's a wall of tortilla and there's ingredients right on the other side. And the excess tortilla, when you have don't have a lot of ingredients, you're chomping down on it as opposed to biting through it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't have a bunch of excess layers going out this way like my version. It has excess layers on top.
Now, I'm really trying to fill this thing up.
Now that I know we're gonna reuse ingredients.
Because it's gonna be kind of a...
Let's make this more of a challenge. This has got a good, the thing about the carb balance ones is they definitely do not roll as well as the originals.
So now that
and then sometimes Jesse gets the ones that are green. And I'm like, come on, why are we even eating tortillas anymore?
That's fun. I think that's fun.
No, and they break apart. They don't work right.
You know what? I've already broken this one. I need a new mission in life.
Your mission is to roll a burrito.
Yeah, I need a new one because
Okay, so off
in
center.
my practice.
Off center the ingredient. Okay, there you go. Right on the floor.
And I'm really pushing the limits of
Okay, so pushing in the sides.
pushing in the sides, rolling
Oh,
that
gosh.
over, and then
See, I've already kind of messed up.
you want to keep that. You want to keep it.
I wouldn't get fired from Chipotle for that. I mean, it's not great.
Oh yeah. Do we have a knife? Carney wants to see a cross section.
Oh, you're gonna be really impressed with the cross section.
So I think this one's pretty good. Oh yeah. Can I use it? Too late.
Oh gosh. Don't put a hole in the table.
Ooh, look at that. That looks pretty good, don't it? I mean, that's a good tortilla. No problems there.
Okay, there,
You
I
wanna-
mean, I can't imagine
You want to go? Let's go with
what's wrong with that tortilla.
let's go with Romero's. Romero's. There's one for you.
Okay, it
There's
is
one for
a
me.
little bit less
I'll leave that there.
rubbery. It's a little thinner. Feels like this might be more of a challenge.
Actually, I feel like it's thicker.
This is the mission?
Yeah.
I think the mission is more rubbery. What
yeah.
I'm saying, like,
the mission is more rubbery. This is the Romero's is thicker. It's heavier. I'm gonna have to taste it.
have you been to like a place where they're making fresh tortillas? What a thing to behold.
Yeah, like Paquito Mas, at least around LA. I don't know if they're anywhere else. Do you guys know? Are they anywhere else?
Pushing that
But
in.
it's mesmerizing. See, I'm gonna try to start over.
Look,
and have to,
this one broke. As soon as I pressed right there, it completely broke. But like, oh, I mean, mine's breaking like crazy.
let's see. If I push here,
This, yeah, this is not happening, man.
oh, yep, I'm getting some failage.
It doesn't have that
Right here,
The
when-
elasticity is not present.
Yeah, it doesn't have the elasticity.
I mean, it might. And look, I mean, I even have breakage right there
Yeah, I mean,
and there.
it still works, but you're definitely at risk of getting what Rhett's got. So
Now we have not
the breakage. So Romero's
Have I got a
not
communicable disease?
is not more. It doesn't top the mission. So we're gonna keep mission. But here, I want to taste it. Maybe it tastes so much better.
Do you want a new one
No.
to taste?
Were you guys asking about Paquito Mas?
Yeah,
That's just LA.
it's just LA.
Yeah.
Well, the first time
when you come to LA,
we ever ate at a Paquito Mas, we
Go
thought
to-
it was just one. We thought it was just a standalone restaurant, not a chain. And we were like, man, that's the best Mexican food I've ever had. We hadn't had a lot of Mexican food. It is very good, but we didn't understand how many more choices there were in LA.
it doesn't. I think the mission tastes better because I actually like a rubbery mouthfeel.
That's why it's my favorite. That's why it's the McLaughlin choice.
So you put a
That
Guerrero.
is a Guerrero, and I've got a slightly smaller one. Guerrero is not quite as consistent, which might be a sign that it's more handmade. I don't know how it works.
I'm making that up.
At this point, I know that it's just a machine that's plopping out a specified amount of, dough. But I have to go with a
Because
slight-
it's smaller, you got to make a smaller burrito. So that's a demerit.
But how well does it roll? I mean, maybe we need smaller burritos.
Offset the toppings. Fold in the sides. Fold in the back.
Okay.
This kind of reminds me of when I put a diaper on a baby. I used to have babies, and I would diaper them.
Pretty
It's
good.
better. No errors, no omissions.
There's nothing. There's no breakage. It's just a little bit smaller. You know what? If you hold it up next to the Mission, it looks exactly the same as well, versus the Guerrero, which is clearly thinner, and you're seeing the ingredients come through. This is a no-go.
Oh,
What did I say? Romero. Romero is not great.
I'm glad you're keeping yours because I'm reusing mine. So keep
The ingredients?
keep yours all the way.
Yeah. So now, so Mission is in number 1. Just because it's the same but bigger, I'm saying it's better than Guerrero.
Yes, but that's the only defining factor that I don't think it's as rubbery. Yeah, it's not as rubbery, but it's rubbery enough.
Now, what about Great Value sneaking into the tournament here? First of all, very consistent size. Like the machine that Great Value is using, I mean, look at the circular nature of this one.
It's so circular.
Look how circular it is.
It's the circularest of circles.
Like this could just be the moon. What if we just had a moon that was up here in the corner? Or like a sun that was in the corner.
Okay, I'm gonna take the poopy out.
We
put
could
it in
get
a new diaper.
we could get even more clicks if we just had the sun in the corner. Okay.
This is not your art in that way.
Okay.
So how does this size compare to the other one?
We are
We're back. aren't we?
equal size to Mission.
Yeah, we're back. So that's why I'm gonna put some more pieces back in here.
Oh, you're really going for it with the amount of stuff that you're putting in there.
I mean, I think it is easier because it's a Play-Doh, but
Because the Play-Doh gives a little bit more than a regular ingredients, and it doesn't run at all.
I didn't do a good fold there. You got to keep the fold
Now,
in.
there was a mom on TikTok, I think, who like
It's pretty good.
created a new kind of burrito rolling. Can you see if you can find that? Because we were just watching like a classic video here from 2015.
Let me taste this tortilla though.
TikTok tortilla wrap hack. Oh no.
She cuts it in half.
Oh yeah. This is it. Yeah, she cuts it.
Tastes pretty good.
This is different ingredients though. She's putting.
She's making Nutella,
Chocolate.
strawberry, and banana.
Oh, this is just a quesadilla. That's not it. That's not what I was thinking.
So, I think the taste of the Great Value.
It's on par.
Is indiscernible.
Maybe I was just confused, and maybe that's what I saw. You think the Great Value is as good as the Mission?
Yeah.
Hand me a Mission.
Here.
There's a Mission?
Yeah, it's a Mission. I can't tell the difference in taste. Pliability. It's not quite as pliable.
I like the Mission a little bit better.
Yeah, the Mission is more pliable, but the taste is almost indiscernible. What about done here?
Okay.
I think the Great Value is coming in second because it's true to its name. It's a great value.
Okay. I'm not going to argue with that.
All right, we got 2 more. Hang with us. Also, I want to remind you to check out our podcast, Ear Biscuits. 2 lifelong friends talking about life for a long time. If we experience something in our lives, we tell each other on our podcast, and you can listen in on that. It's like living our lives
By listening to us.
via conversation.
Old El Paso. This is like your classic, like if your mama in 1989 was making you tacos in North Carolina, the only choice you had is El Paso. And we would just get the hard taco shells. There was no soft tacos in our home. I didn't even know that was a thing. I thought, the first time I had a soft taco, I thought somebody had forgotten to cook it.
It's very airy. It's fluffy.
It's
pillowy.
this would be a good pillowcase.
I mean,
We make the sheets out of the Mission, and we make the pillows out of the
you can almost
Old El
see
Paso.
a pocket. There's
It's air.
There's air in there.
There's air in that there.
And they say it's super soft, but I think it's just because they make it airy.
Well, things can be soft in many different ways.
Now, is that right? these are smaller, so you really gotta it is almost, it's just a really big taco shell.
Yeah, pretty much. These would be great for sort of mini quesadillas.
It's like half as much toppings happening here.
Rollability is still pretty nice, but it's just way too small. I think it's gonna be, the Romero is just a fail all the way around in my mind. I still think Old El Paso is better than Romero because at least it's staying
They're super
intact.
soft, yeah.
But it's so soft, it's so small
So small.
that it's not really a burrito.
And now let's get to the one we've all been waiting for. Almond flour. Did you hear that?
This thing just broke itself.
It said warm tortilla for 10 to 15 seconds per side.
It broke itself. But if I do it the other way, it'll
But
break
this is
itself
if you
again.
is this gluten? Yeah, gluten free though. So I mean,
Yeah, you're making some sacrifices.
you gotta try. You really gotta try. Yeah, what? How does it
It's
taste?
crispy. It's not a bad flavor, but it doesn't taste like a tortilla. It's like a cracker.
That's tough.
Let me have a whole one.
Oh, you want one to fold?
No.
All right. If we can succeed at this, though, this is like a challenge in and of itself.
I don't think these are for burritos.
Yeah, there's no way. There's no way this is.
If you can roll a burrito with this thing without it breaking,
Yeah. Oh gosh, this is like freaking origami.
just pushing the sides.
That's crummy. It's just, we tried our best. Siete,
Look at the amount of
siete,
innards that are coming out.
saite,
All right, there you go.
siete. Of course.
Definitively, I'm glad we were making the right choice at our house. The Mission tortillas, flour tortillas that say burrito on them are the best for rolling a burrito.
Super rollable. The Mythical backpack holds everything you need to be your mythical best. Get it now at mythical.com.